Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the finish! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a...
Kane! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Menu has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Kane. Now it's Kane. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bruno Guimaraes. England leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That has earned a
It's Rashford!
Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
England clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Foden unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kane, can he put it away? Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Saka. That is a brilliant interception. That is a great ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he cuts out the supply. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pepe. Now it's Kane. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. Kane! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gabriel. He's had it taken off him. He's shifted, and the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Rashford! Neymar. Pepe. And it's Kane. Knocks it out wide. England have it back and can go again. He's picked his way through. Menu. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foden. He's found a way through. Great chance! Oh, terrific save.
Foden definitely took on the run with considerable swagger until he shot.
And here's Rashford. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bruno Guimaraes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. No, again there's no way through.
England have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And claimed it back swiftly. Joelinton. It's Gallagher. Now it's Foden. He is through here. Foden! Pepe. Pepe powering forward here. Great defending, strong and determined. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Joelinton. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
England have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. So off we go once more. Saka. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Saka. Oh, this is a very good run. And he's found a way past. There and the shot! And another try! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
England are having a ball here. Saka. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. And it's Kane. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Joelinton. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Joelinton was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Alexander-Arnold takes control of it and he's on the move.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, the movement is slick. Gallagher! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
He might be in. It's Kane! No, that's just wide.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Real chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Shapes to shoot! Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Bellingham proving dependable as ever. Another terrific play at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And he's managed to get free. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Kane. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Foden. Pepe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gallagher. Now it's Foden. Foden. He's had a shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that is out of play. It's a good run down the right. That's a good run he's making there. He has found a way through. And the shot! Marquinhos. And it's Danilo. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Bruno Guimaraes. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Now it's Foden. Foden. Foden purring through the gears. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pickford with the clearance. He's got away. Foden. Foden does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's picked his way through. Foden! He's put it wide.
Foden knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Bruno Guimaraes. Foden does... And the finish! And he hits the net! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Now it's Kane. A lot of space ahead of him. Now it's Foden. Oh, right place, right time. Pepe. Joelinton. Pepe. Now it's Kane. He could be in here. And here's for Foden! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team,
Chance! And he's spooned it over the bar. Bruno Guimaraes. Foden. He is through here. Can he put it away? And he's straight offside. Pepe. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. England can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
England can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags. Everybody feeling truly positive about the day. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with...
And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Now it's Beckham, and he's being shifted off it. And it's Beckham. And that could set him on his way. That's it! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Beckham. And they've switched it over to the other side. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Kane. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Stones promptly onto that, and that is that. Foden going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's found the way through. Chance! Goal, England! Into the lead once more.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Foden. Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. He's onside. Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. It's in. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Owen. Foden. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kane played out to the right. And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Kane. Rice, that's a little off target. Foden, he is through here. Foden charging forward, the ball at his feet. Foden. Oh, sweet feet. He stands tall and strong. England upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it's still...
He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Fiddles it through. He's through here. Colwill kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Palmer looking to add to his goal. White. He won't be happy with that one. Colwill. Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. Couldn't squeeze it through. Kane. Kane! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Can he get onto this? Foden.
Well, we've seen much better.
He's got the shot away! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
England go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Bellingham.
That was lovely, that.
Has a shot! Decent enough try. And the first half is done. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
For everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Guéhi cuts it out. Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. But it's Owen. Bellingham. No way through. Now it's Watkins.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And Beckham! Oh, he hit that sweetly. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Palmer can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Bellingham. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
England have got it back and they'll have another go.
97,559.
White.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Watkins was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Beckham, now it's Watkins. He's in here, there's the hit! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And yes, it's him again. England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Good effort from distance. Oh, good save. He's read that very well. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Oh, there's a probing ball. England are looking to go forward now. Stones gets across to intercept that. So what can they make of this? That'll do under the circumstances. Menu. Stones kept his eye on it, and he's there. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham. Bellingham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's shifting through the gears here, and the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
England grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
No doubt.
Speculative strike. And claimed it back swiftly. Saka! And yes, it's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So is this the start of a comeback? Fire and a header! And that would have won it.
Owen should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
That looks a cracking ball. Real chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. England have their second corner now. Colwell clears it away. Rice. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Owen. Owen. Real chance here. In with the challenge.
There will be 5 minutes
Rice.
added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bellingham. It's Saka. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, beautifully deceptive. Big relief, it just needed... Menu is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's picked his way through. Plays it in low. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Those of you
Any
making
reflections
their
on
way
what you've
home
seen,
on
Jim?
public transportation
One-sided
today, please
and
watch the
only
screen
one winner,
featuring the
Peter.
party
The
times
players
from
didn't
all
show
local
enough
major
togetherness,
stations.
and it was weak throughout.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves.
Hello,
the prospects are so
everybody,
great,
and welcome to
the
today's match.
potential, be it
England
financial or reputational, is
England.
huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England. Chance for the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. England do have a chance to counter here. Saka proves just a little bit too strong. He can run onto that. Oh, look at the space here. Excellent challenge there. Can he finish? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I have to admire the confidence that this guy, Levi Colwill, exudes on the ball. With centre-backs often having to have a range and a vision to be able to pick those passes. But I think it's important for him that he doesn't get played out of position. Sometimes you'll see him on the left side, whether it be as an orthodox left-back or at times as a wing-back, and I don't think that that's where he wants to be. He needs to be back at centre-back, where he's comfortable.
OK, interesting. No, that was never going to make it. Saka. He's got away. Oh, nicely intercepted. England, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Madueke. Solanke. Kane. Now it's Saka. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Palmer. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kane going full tilt down the right-hand side. Solanke. Solanke! And that is wildly off target. Gallagher. Menu. Stones. And Guéhi. Now it's Bellingham. Nicely spread. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's found a way through. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Fiddles it through. Foden. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. And he's there to retrieve it. And he skips past his man. That looks a cracking ball.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Menu. Bellingham. Foden with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's come loose. Pickford is there to take. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Guéhi picks it up from the goal kick. under a lot of pressure there. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Stones calmly anticipates. Bellingham. It's a lovely, neat pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Look at this. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a header! And again! This is their second corner of the game. Saka tries to clear. Alexander-Arnold. England are looking to go forward now. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And here's Solanke. Foden. Taken back almost at once. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Palmer. And they can counter here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Short changes him with that pass. Stones. Foden is herring after that one. And he's let fly! That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Saka. He's Saka! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kane, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
England have the chance to go the other way. Good running, strong and purposeful. Foden. Alexander-Arnold with the foul.
England clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Up for a header! And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. Saka. Oh, now can they counter? No, that's been intercepted.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, he's done very well to take... He's had a hit! Yes! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found a way through. Succumbs to the pressure. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. England leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And here's Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's gone forward.
England need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Bellingham stood up well to him there. And that is out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kane. Defending was strong and firm. Now he's off and running. Saka. And the number on the board is 3. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. He's picked his way through. He's having a go. Just a whisker away. Not too much. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
England really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little...
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags. Everybody feeling truly positive about the day. The action has already started. That's a little off target. Kane. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Stones cuts it out. Now it's Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's managed to get free. Too much on that, it's gone out. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Kane. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I have to admire the confidence that this guy, Levi Colwill, exudes on the ball. With centre-backs often having to have a range and a vision to be able to pick those passes. But I think it's important for him that he doesn't get played out of position. Sometimes you'll see him on the left side, whether it be as an orthodox left-back or at times as a wing-back. And I don't think that that's where he wants to be. He needs to be back at centre-back where he's comfortable.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Foden. Palmer. Chance! Goal! England! England take the lead.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Looks a good ball through. Stones gets across to intercept that. Oh, easy pickings there. Kane. Foden. Oh, that's neat. Rice. And he's had a hit. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Bellingham. He could be in here. Oh, what has happened here? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Saka cuts out the pass. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He has found the way through. Saka. And he's had it nicked away. Solanke. Rice. And he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no...
He's got the shot away! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and...
And the finish! He scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
England get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Kane. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rice, driving forward. Solanke, he's had a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being bodied.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's in on goal! Kane! He's delivered all right! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Kane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. And Solanke! Solanke has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Kane ready to try one. Kane! It's loose, and has a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Kane receives it in a good position here. Solanke! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down.
And we've reached half-time.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Bellingham. For Rice. It's a good spell of possession, this. Colwill. Over to the left. And it's skewed away. Has a look and plays it forward. Guéhi gets over and intercepts. Solanke. Menu. Colwill. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were... That's a foul, no two ways about it. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see how... And Solanke! England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Palmer! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Just eases him off the ball. Palmer. He's a sharp little ball here. Rice. Now it's Kane. For Rice.
The attendance for this match was 97,500.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That
He's gone for goal. And for a moment, time stood still. Palmer. Foden. England finding their passes. And here's Bellingham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Colwill makes the interception. Now it's Kane. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he welcomes it in. And Solanke! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Foden clears. That's a good run down the left. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bellingham running with it. Has a look and has a go. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
England have their second corner now. Header! Oh, crucial block. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. Fires from distance. And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Solanke. Stones gets a foot in here. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Foden. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread out to the left. He's found the way through. Foden! A real chance and a real let-off.
England were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And he's away. Madueke. He's picked his way. Madueke! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. It's gone backwards.
Really got in his face there.
Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose
2
here.
added minutes has been indicated.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Kane. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do, looking pretty lethargic.
And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody,
can
and
turn
welcome to
either way
today's
from this
match.
point. One path
England
leads to where they all want to be,
against
or at least a
Argentina.
significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. We have already started here. And here's Kane. Pass is just off target. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
And he's intervened well there. Molina. To McAllister. De Paul. He's picked his way through.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Look at the space here. Gehi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's got away. Oh, what a climb! Batistuta gets flagged offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Foden. Palmer.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Acuna. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Lisandro Martinez gets rid without sophistication. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Messi goes short. Now it's McAllister. England are looking to go forward now. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Kane is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Foden in acres of space out wide. Foden!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
15 minutes till half-time. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. De Paul running with the ball. And he was alert to it. Foden. Bellingham. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That's a little off target. Now it's Kane.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's found a way through, and that's gone loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's just beyond his reach. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Fernandez. Bellingham. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Palmer. Foden. That's gone for a throw-in. Stones. Palmer. For Rice. Now it's Saka. Bellingham. Bellingham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kane has a look and has a go. He's got away with one there. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Bellingham. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. De Paul. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Kane. Oh, good spread.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Batistuta. And he's managed to get free.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Alvarez looking to get on the end of this. Stones getting this one clear. Saka carries the ball down the right.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
McAllister. Now it's De Paul. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Argentina go in search of a late winner. Palmer. Played into space out wide.
Argentina showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And here's Messi. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Argentina have their third corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Romero spots it and intercepts. Palmer strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Engages and forces him off the ball. The final 5 minutes. And that is expertly dealt with.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Kane is onto it in a flash. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Kane. Lisandro Martinez does really well to win the ball there.
There will be 1 minute
Alvarez.
added time.
Batistuta! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked...
And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest...
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of the...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this.
Hello, everybody, and
Expectation
welcome to today's
and
match.
nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Foden. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, delightful ball. They get a throw in. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well timed, excellent interception. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real distraction.
Great hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he spark a counter here? Goes in for the header! Goal! France! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
After 14 minutes is
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Olise.
Now it's Kane. Saka. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Here's found a way through. Rice. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Rice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He is through here. That is lovely. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Foden. Oh, such a clever touch. Rice. He's having a go. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He could be in here. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Bellingham. Foden. Tchouameni wins the duel this time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Kane. Mbappe. And he's managed to gift it back. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kane.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's got away. And it's Griezmann. And the shot's on here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. A finish right from the top draw. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept and considerable accuracy.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's managed to get free. Vieira. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. It's run loose, chance to finish. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Defending of the desperate variety. Gallagher! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Mbappe! Oh, he's found him in space! England needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Might be danger here. Header! And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball. 3-0,
and things are starting to look awfully... Tries a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Olise. And he has been fouled there. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Gehi makes the interception. Gallagher. Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No fouls, says the referee.
This match was 96,847.
Substitutions taking place.
He's found a way through. That's good play. Rice. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a
Good effort from distance. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that'll be a goal kick.
Substitution.
France making another change here. Gallagher was steaming forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Pinches it off him. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. That has been cut short. Now it's Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's Kane! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? Oh, not quite. Foden. Palmer.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
That's really well cleared. Taken back almost at once. Olise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that could set him on his way. They want to be quick to recover this. Gallagher. Giroud. Bellingham. For Rice. Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Rice. Zaire Emery. And he's there to retrieve it. And that is as far as it goes. England bow out, defeat sealing their fate. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Please be
England
reminded
really
that drinking
looked
is
like
only
they
allowed
were
in the
just
areas
second
shown
to
on this map.
everything,
Thank you very much
disjointed
for your
even.
cooperation.
Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that...
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's shooting! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pulls it back. Tries to get it clear. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, what can we say about Rashford? What's not to like about him, having proven himself to be an outstanding human being all round? As a pro on the pitch, he's exemplary.
And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the counter could be on here. Akanji gets across to intercept that. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's had it taken off him. Rashford. And he's searching through. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rashford. Oh, strongly challenged there. Mbappe. Oh, that's ambitious. They want to be quick to recover this. Pinches it off him. Foden, done delicately. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Really well cleared. Oh, super find. Mbappe is onto this.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on
That
the
looks
ball.
a cracking ball. Shapes to shoot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good ball. Shots on here. He's going for goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Danger averted for now. Taken back almost at once. Not the most accurate pass. He's found the way through. Can he finish?
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
It's a smartly directed ball. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. The midway point of the game.
Paris Saint-Germain ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Robertson. Ruben Neves, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Ruben, he's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great hit! He's got away with one there. And it's Rashford. Now it's Valverde. Valverde, he's got away. Ball is over the line. Played out wide. And we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And he's managed to get free.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 29 514.
Robertson. Rashford. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Ruben Neves. Nice sequence of passes, this. That has been cut short. Valverde, a searching ball that into space, and he gets rid in a hurry.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top.
It's Rashford! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Changement. Le numéro 19.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Robertson. Chance to finish. Smashing save, really good save that.
Paris Saint-Germain have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
Has a shot! Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Le numéro 27. À leur place, le numéro 15.
And he's
Le
going
numéro
direct.
18.
Up he goes! That has been knocked clear.
Angers merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And he's had it nicked away. Foden goes steaming forward.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Rashford. Foden! And he's there to get it away. And he's managed to gift it back. The pass has gone astray. Robertson. Great defending, strong and determined.
That's going in strongly.
Dieng. And it's Messi. Mbappe.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
3 minutes.
Great ball if he can get there. Ruben Neves. Valverde. Can he spark a counter here? The final seconds now. Dieng. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paris Saint-Germain certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. It's, of course, round 2 between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Foden, looking for options for movement. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah,
And the shot! They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he'll shoot here! Now it's Lacazette. He's looking wide. He is through here. Valverde. And he has kept it out somehow.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Alexander-Arnold, who's short. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Robertson. There he goes, motoring forward. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. That has been slung wide. And it's Lacazette. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Vertu. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rashford. Now the finish! Oh, another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
And here's Mbappe. He has found the way through. And Messi! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal. Well, Mbappe! He can get that clear. Played over towards the opposite flank. Lovely bit of skill. Foden. There too. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's got away. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Rashford.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's neat. He's having a go. No, he's missed it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
There too. Niakate.
Paris Saint-Germain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Maitland-Niles. Rashford. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Rashford. And that has put a halt to things. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tessman. Cherki. Akanji does well to stand firm and defend it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. Rashford. Oh, such a clever touch. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's picked his way, has a go! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Tagliafico. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. And the shot! That could spell trouble. Well, the defence proved... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Rashford. Decent progress down the left. Valverde. Now Foden. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain are still that goal to the good. Messi. Foden. Shapes to shoot. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Tagliafico. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk.
Le nombre de
Valverde.
spectateurs pour ce match, 72
Alexander-Arnold.
306.
Foden. Can he finish? Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
That is good alertness. Maitland-Niles. Rashford charging forward, the ball at his feet. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give it...
It's Lacazette! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Lyon are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mbappe. That's tidy. Valverde. Oh, that's nice. Cleared away. Tessman. Cherki. That is a great pick out. No, that's been intercepted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Messi. Messi touches it back. He'll try from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Matic. Chaleta Shah. Niakate. Time and again they are repelled. Really fierce, close defending.
Lyon really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He is through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Foden. That is good strength. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Lacazette. Oh, this looks sharp.
Lyon need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Now it's Rashford. He's picked his way, tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
That's at the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Messi claiming... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ruben Neves.
Oh, great feat, that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Strasbourg have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Valverde. Ruben Neves. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now he's off and running. Akanji calmly anticipates.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Strasbourg! And Strasbourg score first! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Has a shot! Great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least. Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Mbappe, and he's on his way! It's run loose, who's going to get there? This time, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And here's Rashford. Valverde. He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ruben Neves! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Real chance! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Messi. Foden. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. There's the hit! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Morera did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Barco gathers from the goal kick. He's picked his way through. Barco. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And it's Ruben Neves. And now the breakaway. And here's Mbappe. He could... Mbappe! And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Reflections on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Morera. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Foden. That has not gone well. And he'll shoot here! Oh, it's come loose! Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's there to clear it. That's good play. Oh, can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
No, that's been intercepted. Strasbourg finding their passes. That has been slung wide. And it's lofted through here. It's out for a goal kick.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 898.
Petrovic will lay claim to that. Robertson. Mbappe. Robertson has it in a wide position. And it's Ruben Neves. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ruben Neves simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful.
Fires from distance. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Changement. Le numéro 7.
Strasbourg can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Strasbourg have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, that's an inviting ball. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that's neat.
Wow, look who's involved.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Rashford.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Look at the space here. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, decent hit! Goal! Strasbourg! And they get themselves in front! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Strasbourg get themselves into the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
5 minutes left on the clock. Paris Saint-Germain have reached the now or never stage.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Changement. Le numéro 14. À sa place, le numéro 10.
Messi looking for the run.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will... He's going for goal! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think, it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Cette rencontre s'achève donc sur un score nul. Nos joueurs ont tout essayé. Ça aurait pu passer, mais il faudra s'en contenter.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. An early chance there, first of the game. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. He's tried one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, smashing header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Ruben Neves, has an eye for the spectacular. But his main role is to be that pivot in midfield, doing all the dirty, ugly work that goes unnoticed, and he'll be covering a lot of ground in front of his defence, something he's very good at, in fact. But every now and again, he'll throw in a humdinger.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Van Dijk. Paris Saint-Germain so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Messi. Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Stood up well to him there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rashford. Foden! And the ball's come loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Works it forward. Valverde is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. And now they can clear their lines. Aim forwards.
Stade Brestois really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And
Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And they're quick to get it back. Rashford, he's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lees-Melou. Looking tidy in possession here. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there.
Oh, shooting chance! Pass somewhat off target. No, that's been intercepted. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had it taken off him. And it's Rashford. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Van Dijk.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a throw-in. Ruben Neves. Robertson. For Valverde.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Foden! And that has been knocked clear.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Fernandes. Lismalu. There's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Paris Saint-Germain head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Now he's off and running. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Alexander-Arnold. Showing good feet. Robertson, who's on a run down the left wing. Ruben Neves. Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ruben Neves is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This, and he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71
And reclaimed it in a trice. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And still, we await the first breakthrough. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Valverde. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Foden, shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Paris Saint-Germain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Now it's Rashford. Robertson. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try. Akanji. Van Dijk. Now Foden. Valverde. Got a shot away! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Changement.
So, third quarter of the game. And it's been taken short. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Brest are looking to go forward now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Here's Messi. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Attention, changement.
Distributed tidily. Engages and forces him off the ball. Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Up he goes! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. The final 5 minutes.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Chance to finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Fernandez.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Adlis Malou. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Paris Saint-Germain. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.